Jai Shri Mataji. By Shri Mataji's grace, this morning we're live streaming our collective meditation from Hobart in Tasmania. May Shri Mataji bless this meditation and allow us all to experience thoughtless awareness so that we may ascend. And may she please forgive us for any mistakes that we make. We'll now namaskar and take bandhan. Shri Mataji's three great mantras and Shri Ganesha mantra.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माता श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Jai Shri Mataji, bring your attention to Sahasrara. Placing both hands on the Mother Earth, take your attention to your Muladhara. Shri Ganesha, please bring us total and absolute dedication to Shri Mataji during this meditation. Please grant us so that we are unmovable, that our attention is strong and pure, and that we have full wisdom and innocence during this meditation. Place both hands on the lap, and now place your right hand on the Mother Earth. Chitta on the left channel. Shri Mahakali, please purify our left channel. Please remove all the badas and all the impurities out of our left channel. Please clear our left channel so that our meditation and our oneness with Mother can be strong. Right hand on the lap, left hand up, facing the sky. Shri Mahasaraswati, please purify our right channel. Please take away all the butters and all the heat. Please let us feel the peace and the quiet in the right channel. Left hand on the lap. Chitta on the Sushumna Nadi. Shri Mahalakshmi, please purify Asa Shumna Nadi. Please purify and cleanse this channel so that we can have pure attention and pure, clear, thoughtless awareness. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please let us be with you, one with you, totally and absolutely. Attention on Sahasrara. We'll sit silently for a while. We'll now listen to Shri Mataji's talk. It's a 20-minute excerpt of a Diwali talk in London. It was an informal talk to yogis back in quite the early days.
Of this night, called as Lakshmi Puja, is the day where they worship Lakshmi. So one has to understand that Lakshmi represents the power by which we evolve. Is the power by we are redeeming power, by which we improve from baser self to higher. To begin with, you see, is the Lakshmi form. First is the Lakshmi form. Now this Lakshmi came out of the great journey called as Amrit Mantra, for which I'll give you another lecture some other time. But this Lakshmi that came out of the journey represents our seeking into our own well-being. So first of all, we have basic seekings like food. In the animal phase, we seek food, and with that seeking only we developed into sometimes very cunning animals, sometimes very ferocious animals, and sometimes very timid animals, because they could not find food, so they had to hide and sly animals. So the food was the beginning, I should say, of this Lakshmi Tattva. But when she becomes actually the Lakshmi, then she has a form that suggests that the spirit of Lakshmi is for the total well-being of humans, total well-being. Now totality is different from partly, because in evolution you see you grow partly till you reach a stage where you really achieve your total well-being, and now you know that without realization your well-being has no meaning. So she has arisen out of the sea, so she is Miriam, you can call it. She is Marie, she is Marie. That's why Christ's mother's name was Mary, because she came out of the sea. People, I don't know if they think about it, why she was called Mary of all the things, or why this name Mary. Now this power which came out of the sea, because the whole thing, the seeking started in the sea first of all, as you know. It had to be in the sea because first the animals were born in the sea only. When she comes out of the sea, becomes a Raja Lakshmi and a Griha Lakshmi. Raja Lakshmi is the one where collectively you enjoy your well-being. Collectively. On the right-hand side, you can say. Like we have some places which are for public usage here. Public well-being. And Griha Lakshmi is the one which is for the individual well-being. So we have the essence of Lakshmi, and then when we evolved, we started having our homes, houses, our own family, our own private life, our everything. So we had Griha Lakshmi. And then we started having collective, like we can say the queen represents here Raja Lakshmi. The queen represents here the Raja Lakshmi of India. She is a symbol of that. Our queen here is a symbol of that Raja Lakshmi. You know, the word Raja means the kingdom, or you can say the royal side of the reality. So when the Lakshmi is a legal Lakshmi, she is for collectivity. So the queen doesn't live for herself, she lives for all the collective beings. In the same way, the Raja Lakshmi is the one that is for all of us. For example, this place we got here is through the blessings of Raja. She gave us. Her power gave us this place to live. Because you are also a yogi, you are the epitome of evolution, you are the highest people in the evolution, you are the ones who are looked after by God, you are the most important people. It's true. And you must be provided for. You should have no problem of money, you should have no problem of housing, you should have no problem of anything. So it is she, the Raja Lakshmi, who gives you all this. Then you have your wife as Graha Lakshmi. So we have to have a wife as Graha Lakshmi. These two things one should understand very, very clearly because we confuse them. Wife is a Graha Lakshmi, is the one, she is the goddess of the household. Now she has to be the goddess also. I mean, she just doesn't become goddess just by becoming. You have to become again. You have to become the goddess. And the goddess of the Graha Lakshmi is, you can say, that the deity of the Graha, of the house, is the Graha Lakshmi. Now this deity must become one with the housewife. Then the blessing of the Lakshmi essence is of well-being comes to you. If she is not the goddess, you will always suffer. You will always have problems. You will always have all kinds of untold miseries. It is her blessings which brings you solace, peace and redemption of it. So that's why the left navi is very important, as we know, and that is always bad in the West. So I would say that the whole society is responsible for spoiling that. Because housewives is not respected, first of all. We should blame our society. Our housewives are not respected. Housewife, the one who is a dedicated wife, even placed higher than yatis. Yatis are the highest evolved, let's say, avadhutas are the highest evolved seers. And a dedicated wife has got more power than even a yati, it is said. And even Krishna was a little worried about that. Everybody had to worry. So the dedicated wife, you see, the Graha Lakshmi, is such an important thing. Because she is the essence of this well-being, which is peace. I think I have so far never talked to you about peace. And peace is only achieved through the Graha Lakshmi, through your proper adjustment of your spleen, I should say. Because spleen is the giver of the blood cells. Alright? It creates the nutrition for the whole body. If there is no peace in that area within us, the whole system can go out, because that's the nourishing center within us. That's the nourishing center. And that center which nourishes also peace. See the peace. You must have heard this. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita. The goddess, that is the Shanti, which is present in every human being. So this peace is only possible if the housewives realize their importance, bear it upon themselves, are forgiving and are redeeming the family life. They have to redeem the family life. And where this gets spoiled, the whole system goes out. See, America went, I found all of them have got left now. Alright. And they are very violent, extremely violent. And what I felt that in the beginning, the society neglected the housewives, the institution of housewives, which is a goddess. And now the women cannot forgive them. Because the women cannot forgive them, it has become a big struggle there. The children have become violent. I mean, if the housewives are not all right, there will be always one. I'll give you the example in India. We have in the north and the south two types of system, because in the north the Muslims ruled and they had the system of keeping the women in the parda system and all those, and lot of prostitution and all those ideas came through those horrible Nawabs who ruled in the north. In the south it was the other way around, because they kept to the dharma and all those things, and they wouldn't accept this kind of a nonsensical ideas. They looked after their women. Even the people of the north sometimes say that the south people are very sort of henpecked, or whatever it is, say Maharashtra downward. Now, because of that, there's so much of difference in the law and order system in that same country. For example, in Maharashtra, if you are going by bus in the night, any time, 2 o'clock you have seen, nobody plunders you, nobody is bothered, the bus is going through, you can live here, stay here, nobody steals anything. The servants in Maharashtra are so good, they'll never touch your things. You can leave the keys with them. They will do all your house up, and they will never touch anything, your money, anything they cannot touch. They will never touch. Same about, say, any funds or anything like, we can say our Sahaja Yoga funds. No, never a problem in Maharashtra. Say Puja funds and all that, all these things they understand. But the main thing is the housewife in Maharashtra is an important thing, very important. So in the house, she is the lady, and the Lord is outside. Whatever she says goes. But when it is the other way around, everything goes upside down. It can never be blissful. But that doesn't mean that the woman should also say outside as well as inside. The woman should not interfere with the husband's work in the office, should not dominate there, like so many these women, like Chankai Sheikh's wife did, and all these people did. That's not necessary. She should be a support. But in the house, she is the one who should be respected. She must be respected in the household. Otherwise, there cannot be auspiciousness, there cannot be peace. And peace is the gift of Lakshmi. Now some people may say, oh, it's all right, they are not having a good time, the wife is bad, but she's got money. Money is not Lakshmi. This confusion must be absolutely removed from your mind. Last time I explained to you what Lakshmi is, but you can go through again that tape if you want to, but I'll tell you for short, that Lakshmi has got 4 hands. And she stands on a lotus. And she's a body which is, not a slim type of a body, but she has a substantial body, but she stands on a lotus. Means wherever she lives, you see, she doesn't show her presence by saying she's so beautiful that she adjusts herself even on a lotus. She doesn't exert her weight like cheap women do. Anywhere they go, they'll say, oh, I don't like this, and I like that, and I would like to have this, and I would like to sleep in a place like this, and I like this type of thing. So the first quality of a woman who is a Lakshmi is adjustability. No one feels her. When she's there, nobody feels. Only thing they can feel her fragrance like a lotus. That's the sign of a woman who adjusts herself. She is not bothered about her own life, but she's bothered about others. Now we had a very funny incident. We had a lady from Germany, and I told them that it's better that the girls should wait till the boys have their food, look after them, and then the girls can have their food, you see. It's better. And she felt it's better. On the contrary, it is invariably done in India, invariably, that the woman will always wait till the husband finishes the food, because she can look after him better. It's a privilege. It's more matured that you can look after your husband, that you can look after your children. It's your job. You are responsible for it. You are the lady of the house. You are supposed to do it. Like Nima told me that here nobody asks you for food or anything. Everybody is eating whatever they want to eat. They go and eat any time they want. They will eat any time, and they go on eating and eating and eating. Nobody asks that you come and have food or drink. That's done in India. So she said, I waited for a day. Nobody asked me. Then I said, I better take something for myself. So the ladies have to take up upon themselves that they invite people, ask them to eat, and cook for them specialty. You see, this is the job of a woman. She has to develop these qualities, the womanly qualities of feeding men, looking after them when they come to their house, She should not make faces and try to show this is my private house, nobody come in the house. She should be the one who should welcome more than the husband should. She should be. She should be the one who people should feel closer to, like the brothers and sisters of the husband or relations. She should be the one who should give that feeling of security, of peace, and of welcoming the guest. It is her job. Then she becomes the Lakshmi. So the well-being is not only that you have money. So what happens with her? The well-being part of it, that she has in one hand. The hand is like this. That means that with one hand it should flow. Yes, it should go. She must pay. She must pay. She must pay. And she should not demand at all. Others should say that you must have this. An example I'll say that for the last, I think, 4 years she is trying to buy one solitaire ring for me. Because I gave away all my diamonds to my daughter. Try. Cannot do it. I just try to neutralize it. No, not this time, next time, this time, that time. I'm just... Because, you see, I know he wants to buy that sufficient for me. Isn't it? So I'm postponing it. It's all right, we do it now, you have to have a house and this. Like. So the demanding, you see, that you give me this, there's no need. Let the men start seeing that, oh, she doesn't have this. She should have this. It is they who should do it, and the woman should never demand. It is a sign of bad manners, actually, according to surgeons. You should never demand for it. You should have forbearing. You should be able to bear it. Not with a sort of a big martyrdom, oh, I'm bearing up and all that. No. But with the understanding that you are grown up and you are mature, you are supposed to bear it. Now the responsibility on men also is there, that when she is giving, they should allow her to give. You see? But I find it's the other way around here, is that the women are not so generous as the men are. It's the other way around. Women are, you see, if they find somebody has come to their house, they will secretly go and cook something and pass it on, they let the husband not see. They feel that satisfaction of Annapurna. You see, the feeding, that feeling of feeding your own child, and feeding somebody else who has come, you see, from the back door, they just pass on something. Very sweet it is, very sweet it is. It is something I think they are brought up that way or it's inculcated. So it's such a nice thing that you can feed them up. Or if somebody is coming, then they know what that person eats. So they'll cook it very sweetly and keep it. And then when the person comes in, they'll put forward that this should be done. So the man has to hide his money because the wife will be giving away. It's the other way now. But when the woman starts becoming selfish and self-centered and worried about money and all that, then it's wrong. She should not be extravagant about herself, like going to some place, buying something expensive for yourself, then going somewhere, buying something expensive for yourself. But doing for your husband, doing for your children, doing for others, and automatically they do for you. They are anxious to do it. Just start thinking on those lines. But now for men, they must also understand that they have to have that due. You see, this ego-oriented society is very tilted one. If you just say, all right, do what you please, you have this money, you spend this money, then the men, you see, they can just take it for granted. Ego-oriented, you see. They can just take it for granted and say, all right, then don't give anything. So when the mutual understanding is not there, when there is an imbalance, then
Shri Mataji, we'll have silent meditation for about 5 minutes. Then we'll have a music meditation. Jai Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji. Thank you for this meditation. By your divine grace, please bestow on us your blessings for all yogis and for all seekers and for all people in the world, that they may get their realization and come to Sahaja Yoga. Kindly bless Tasmania, that all the seekers here may have opportunity to get their realization and come to be practicing Sahaja Yogis. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again and again. We'll now sing Shri Mataji's 3 great mantras, and then we'll namaskar and take bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Ki Jai. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please bestow on us the divine blessings. We'll now bow down and take abundance. The small collective in Tasmania sends you much love for the day. May Shri Mataji be with you this whole day and all yogis, and her attention on all people of the world. Have a nice day. We'll now play a bhajan and we can continue meditating and enjoying the vibrations. Jai Shri Mataji.
शरणं मम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम हृदयं समर्पयामि प्राणं समर्पयामि तव पादपद्मे मातः सर्वं समर्पयामि अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम त्वमेव साक्षात् हरिप्रिया त्वमेव मा वागीश्वरी त्वमेव साक्षात् हरिप्रिया त्वमेव मा वागीश्वरी महादुर्गा महाकाली महामाया महेश्वरी भाग्यं समर्पयामि कर्मं समर्पयामि तव पादपद्मे मातः सर्वं समर्पयामि अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम त्वमेव शरणं मम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम अनिर्वचनीय आनंदी सुखकरिणी दुःखहारिणी अनिर्वचनीय आनंदी सुखकरिणी दुःखहारिणी योग संस्थापनार्थाय अविरल विश्वविहारिणी संघं समर्पयामि पुण्यं समर्पयामि तव पादपद्मे मातः सर्वं समर्पयामि अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Have a great day.